Hey guys, you clicked that link today. You're curious about what two of the top Western Colorado Springs neighborhoods are right here in Colorado Springs, and I can't wait to show you. So make sure you stay tuned. This is some of the prettiest areas that you can live in the Colorado Springs area with views of Colorado Springs, plus all the amenities you get down below, and it's very affordable. So stay tuned to the end so you can see everything I've got to show you about. Hey guys, my name is James Dean with James Dean Mountain Real Estate, and today if you click that link, you're wanting to see exactly what the two of the best neighborhoods in Colorado Springs are, what I think they are, up in the Western Colorado Springs area. So if this is your first time to my channel, make sure you click that link to hit subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified whenever there's a new video that comes out, and that way you'll always be on the know of what's happening, because I do send videos out pretty weekly as well. So if you want to know everything there is about eating, sleeping, playing, where to work, where to live, all that fun stuff about Colorado Springs, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Honestly, I got so many people that are calling me all the time about relocating to the Colorado Springs area, and I absolutely love it. As one of your top agents here, I'm here to help you. So make sure you give me a call at 719-304-9772. Shoot me an email at james.dean@kw.com, or send that carrier pigeon on its way. I don't care, whatever you got to do to get a hold of me, I've got your back when moving to Colorado Springs. All right, guys, here we are in a Rockrimmon home up here in the neighborhood, and I just wanted to show you guys this neighborhood. This is one of my favorite neighborhoods here within the Colorado Springs area, simply because it's up closer to the mountains. So you get a lot of the benefits of being in Colorado Springs, plus the terrain features of being up in the mountains. So most of the homes up here within this price range, and this home is listed just under $600,000, are going to be having built in the 1970s, which provides a lot of room for upgrades traditionally that can help out with quite a bit, as well with equity further on down the road as you look at building out within the house that you have. The condition of the homes are usually pretty good up here. You can find homes from the mid 400s all the way up to the $1 million range for some of the newer homes, but also buying that with the view too. So this is a beautiful home that you can actually come out and live in and enjoy being in. And it's gonna have the benefits of being, like I said, right there in Colorado Springs, close to downtown, but also being up close, nestled up near the mountain areas. And Rockrimmon's just got one of those beautiful older features of just having the actual, the terrain and the views that come out of that as well, which is pretty cool to have when you've got an area like this and you've actually got views to see. So, and I'll show you some of these views out here. Hopefully you can see. So this one's got several different views in different areas. This one's kind of looking out towards the east out there. And some homes will have views up towards the mountains themselves, as well as some back out across to the east, some over towards Garden of the Gods. You might not necessarily be able to see Garden of the Gods, but you will have stuff like that. Very well-established home. And it's got things such as, this beautiful backyard here that you can see. It just kind of backs up to some kind of open space slash not really owned by anybody or kind of maintained, but it just, look at that privacy that's out there. This is one of the few places that you can get here within the Colorado Springs area that's going to give you all of that beauty, as well as the privacy and the benefit of being here close to town for not too bad of a price compared to some other areas that you can look in. So, and like I said, this is something that I like a lot about the Rockrimmon area. You can go further east, look at a lot of newer homes out there. The problem with those is you're gonna have the trees that are just not as mature as the ones out here in an older neighborhood. And this home's well taken care of. It could do with some easy upgrades, wood floors, some basic window upgrades. You can take care of the kitchen also. Do some major updates on the kitchen, which would provide a lot of value for the home itself and give you a lot more equity in your house and enjoyment also for years to come. So this is a beautiful home up here within the Rockrimmon area. Gonna get you a view out front, out here too. And you can see all these beautiful mature trees, nice quiet neighborhood, well established, very well established. Rockrimmon. Okay, so once again, guys, we're sitting here, we're in the Rockrimmon neighborhood, and I'm just gonna give you a view of a part of the neighborhood here. So you can see all these homes, very well maintained, really pretty homes. all of them from the 1970s era. But you know, we've got a little bit of terrain here as we're going uphill towards the circle, and you just got a lot of different variety for what's out here. You know, with the terrain features, beautiful landscaping. This is a very Colorado-esque feel. A little bit more of the Southern Colorado style, but with a lot of the beautiful trees that you get also. So more arid, not super deserty. You got still some beautiful grassy lawns that are popping up here and there. So this is just a really beautiful area to actually live in. And yeah, I mean, it is one of my favorite neighborhoods for a reason, and that's because of the ability to actually have that terrain here in Western Colorado Springs. And Western Colorado Springs, honestly, is one of my favorite areas, just because it provides the benefits of having all of the you know, the different styles and terrain and living in the mountains without actually having to be up in the mountains and having to deal with the snow and the isolation from being away from, you know, all those amenities and all those things that you might be looking for yourself when you come to Colorado Springs. So some of my favorite views, and we'll kind of come up here and get a good look. So we got the beautiful, beautiful mountains that are popping into view here. And you can see Garden of the Gods out there off in the distance. I mean, just a gorgeous, gorgeous place. And Pikes Peak is kind of behind these pine trees here, but just a gorgeous place to live with so many homes with these views that you're just not going to get anywhere else for a price range that's very affordable out here as well. So come check it out. See Rockrimmon, one of my favorite places. Mountain Shadows. Okay guys, we're getting into another one of my favorite Western Colorado Springs neighborhood called Mountain Shadows. This neighborhood is right up next to the mountains. It's one of the farthest west neighborhoods you can get in Colorado Springs. Gorgeous, gorgeous views. You've got homes, all different types of price ranges in here, going from the low fives all the way up to the upper eights. Really depending on what you're looking at price-wise and age-wise is what's going to have a big effect on what you actually find out here in this area. But these are beautiful neighborhoods. We're going down the Flying W Ranch Road right now, and I'll pull into one of these neighborhoods for you and show you. I just wanted to show you really the terrain and the niceness of the road. And they've got a nice little trail that kind of goes off over here on the side, as well as sidewalk on the right, to kind of really get in here and enjoy being in these neighborhoods. But these are some gorgeous, gorgeous areas that you'll definitely want to check out, especially if you're looking in that price range. And like I said, it is one of my favorites out here in Western Colorado Springs. We're not too far north of Garden of the Gods, so it's an easy drive down into that. So most folks have seen pictures of Garden of the Gods if they haven't visited there yet since being in Colorado Springs. And it's just one of those beautiful areas. It's very iconic, and you get to live really close to that, you know, living here in the Mountain Shadows neighborhood up here as well. Absolutely beautiful. We're kind of coming up on one of those neighborhoods right now, and we'll pull in and give it a good look, and you can get a good idea of what you're going to see within these neighborhoods and see what you're going to be able to purchase up in here. So we'll kind of pull into the Evergreen sub-district here coming up, and these homes up in here are in the 800s, and you get some beautiful homes, very nice sizes on them, good sized lots, gorgeous, gorgeous views all the way around. I mean, you just can't beat these views all the way around. Very well landscaped, easy to maintain homes. Just the views are stunning, and you know, it's kind of hard to tell, but you can see out the back of these homes. I mean, we are very, very high up here looking down on Colorado Springs. Just some gorgeous stuff out here, absolutely gorgeous. So if you want to get up here and live in an area, you know, as we go up this hill, that's got all the class and just niceness of being able to own a very nice home, that's you know, it's in a great neighborhood, this is the type of place you want to be. I mean, these homes are gorgeous through here. They're very well priced, like I said, for where they are and the views that they provide. I like this area more than the Broadmoor Bluffs area, but that's just me. I like the style of home better. There are some differences in the types of trees and foliage that's out there in the Broadmoor Bluffs area. It's got a little bit more foresty of a look, but this is a gorgeous, gorgeous community. And not all of Mountain Shadows, you know, is this type of home in this price range. Like I said, there are some that are within the 500s, but a lot of these homes in here are going to be up in the 800s. And we'll get you back around and I'll show you some of those homes that are in those 500s. Mountain Shadows. Here's another great view of the beautiful view that these homes have looking down into Colorado Springs. So this is sitting here, we're looking back to the east down towards Colorado Springs. And you can see, I mean, just these views are gorgeous. I mean, you're not going to find many places in the Colorado Springs area that have views like this. Staying on the west side of 25 is going to provide a lot more for you in you know, just charm and ability with having stuff like this. And this is why, you know, most folks move to Colorado, is they want stuff like this. They want to be able to have the ability to see these. So here we are on some of the homes that are going to be in the 500s. That home in particular right there is listed at $525 currently. It's a 4-bedroom. So you've got homes down here that you can have a little bit more variety on price wise. Some of these homes are still going to be up there in price, but there are homes that you can find in the 500s and above here in Mountain Shadows. Once again, some gorgeous homes through this neighborhood. Very well kept. Easy to maintain, stucco, Spanish tile or cement roofs on the majority of them. Some of them have shingle, but not very many. These are some easy homes that you can, you know, come around and enjoy. Very, very pretty. I love how they're spread out well. They're not on top of each other. We have mature trees and good landscaping. These homes are from the 70s and 80s. Some are a little bit newer, depending on where you are on here. But I mean, for the most part, these homes are all in very good condition also. You get a good view of the mountain there behind, which is what provides the name Mountain Shadows for this neighborhood. So if you want to come check out some homes in Mountain Shadows, let me know. Love coming down here. Love showing these homes. They always show well. Hey guys, James Dean here with James Dean Mountain Real Estate, Keller Williams Client's Choice. I hope you enjoyed those two neighborhoods within the Western Colorado Springs area. Mountain Shadows and the Rockrimmon area are two of my favorite areas. You get the best of both worlds of living up near the mountains, so you get the terrain that goes with that plus the views, and you get the benefit of living here in Colorado Springs. It's an awesome combination. You don't get that in a lot of places within the Colorado Springs area, and these neighborhoods are set and mature and ready to go. I mean, they're beautiful neighborhoods. So if you need anything at all real estate wise, make sure you give me a call, 719-304-9772. Shoot me an email at james.dean@kw.com, or send that carrier pigeon if you need to. Just remember, I've got your back for all your real estate needs here in the Colorado Springs area.